You have any hobbies? Something that the fans could get to? Do you like to dance? How's that? Do you like to dance?
Yes, love dancing.
Really? You love to dance?
Yeah.
What kind of music?
I was so bummed we didn't have our prom this year, man. And
Really?
hopefully we have it this year because I was ready to break it down.
Really? What would you trying to break down? I want to know what kind of music you like to listen to first, and then tell me how do you break down a dance style? Give me something that you do that will really surprise fans.
I think nothing like extreme. Like I if I did a cartwheel, I would probably quit all sports and just go to gymnastics. But I think obviously I like whatever trending music is happening right now, and I'm kind of into rap and hip hop.
Oh yeah, who's your favorite artist? Give me some artists.
Oh, I like Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
He's there, yeah. So he's probably my man. Whenever he comes on in the at the school dances, I get fired up, man. So.
Well, hopefully you're not a little baby fan or one of these little guys, little Zane or whatever they call themselves.
There's too many littles to keep track of. I gotta go with the actual name, Kendrick Lamar.
Any other artists? Do you like Biggie Smalls, Tupac Shakur? What do you like?
So I think Kendrick Lamar is kind of a pregame guy for me, but also just kind of when I'm doing my homework or kind of just chilling at the house, going for a run. Post Malone has been big for me.
I like Post Malone too. Great.
Yeah, great artist.
I will tell you this, JT. I actually went to a concert about a year and a half ago. I actually was working the area of press over there. Post Malone is one of the kindest, coolest people you'll ever meet. He really is. And I've met a lot of people in this business because I am a DJ and I've been around in many different places around the country, and I had the opportunity to meet a lot of great artists. Drake being one of them, Weeknd being another. I know a lot of people in the business. So is there a particular artist that you would like to meet or a particular movie star you would like to meet in the future?
Yeah, I think for me, like from a music artist, I've always liked the persona of Justin Timberlake. Also, his initials are JT too. So I just think he's a really cool dude. I think he's kind of the dude that, he's a really personable guy, and that's someone I really want to talk to. And then from a movie star, that's tough, man.
Justin Timberlake, he's a movie star.
I think Russell Crowe, if I had to meet anyone.
I love Russell Crowe too, so we have something in common. Gladiator, one of my favorite.
That's the movie.
Are you not entertained yet? But
exactly.
that is a great line, by the way. But I love JT too. But could you do the bye bye bye? Could you dance the bye bye bye? Could you do any of that?
You give me a couple hours to learn it, and then.
We'd have to see. Maybe I heard TikTok might be closing. I think they might be closing the app. But before they close the app, maybe we get some of our recruits. Maybe Ferguson, the recruit. Terrence Ferguson for Oregon, right?
Yeah, he's going to be your rival.
Your rival. Oregon State, Oregon. You know Terrence Ferguson.
Yeah, make a TikTok with him, man.
There you go.
Pre Oregon State Oregon game.
Well, he's the same size as you. You're both about 6'6", 240 pounds. I think that would be a great competition. You got a ginger versus a dark-headed brown man.
Perfect.
There you go, man.
The Oregon tight end TikTok rivalry.
I would love to see that. Actually, that would be really, really funny. That would really, really be funny.
I got you covered, man. We'll make it happen.
I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to hook you up with Ferguson. So
Please do.
I will. I'm going to hook you guys up. We are talking to Oregon State tight end recruit JT Byrne.
You're entering a state now in Oregon that has only one professional team, so they definitely really embrace their college sports well, both with Oregon and Oregon State, where you're going to now. Now, Oregon State, not as big of a football school, more of a baseball school, and women's basketball also very strong there. So, how do you think the crowds will be once there are crowds because of that? In terms of the experience of Oregon? And two, do you think Oregon, a city like Portland, something like that, deserves another professional team?
Yeah. So I think, obviously I'm somewhat familiar with the area. I went and toured Corvallis a couple weeks ago, and that kind of sealed the deal for me. But something that was really cool when I was touring there is the fan base from that small town. It's really cool. And people seem very dedicated to Oregon State athletics. And obviously, Oregon State's known for their baseball and women's basketball program, but it's also seasonal. So obviously in the fall, football is going to be rolling. And I mean, all these fans are going to be wanting to go. And I think based on the hype videos that I've watched or done research on Oregon State, it looks like it gets thumping in that stadium for sure, and a really good fan base, and it seems like it's really close to home too, which is cool for me because I want to be able to finish a game and go into the town the next day and talk to fans and get to know them and build that relationship with them as well. And then going to your second question, I think obviously, the success of the Portland Trailblazers, that's a great fan base. They're a great team. I think they're definitely deserving of another team, whether that's baseball or football. I think that would be huge. And I think the fans in Oregon, obviously you can see how dedicated they are to Oregon State and Oregon and Portland. I think they would definitely embrace another major sports team for sure.
Do you see yourself playing professional football after college?
That is definitely a dream for me. And I've kind of my goal is obviously take each step, live in the moment, take each step day by day. And obviously I'm thinking about college football, but I think that definitely, knowing my competitive nature and my passion of football, I want to play at the highest level I can.
Well, with your size and your speed and your ability, you can do that. We've seen Gronkowski do. Like I said, the tight ends are a lot bigger, a lot stronger, a lot faster now. You have tight ends running a 4.7, 4.6 now. It's incredible the athletic ability some of you guys have. It's really absolutely incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of great tight ends to look up to for sure. And try to mimic their game as best as you can, because obviously, obviously I'm a Bay Area guy and I watch George Kittle all the time, and that dude knows what he's doing every play. He doesn't take a play off. He's a great guy off the field as well. He's just someone to definitely look up to and try to play like, because he goes down and he's their main playmaker. Mm-hmm. Like, if you're going to throw the ball to anyone on that team, you throw it to Kittle.
Well, I just want to say this. Hopefully, when you do come into the NFL, you do not go to the New England Patriots. I do not want to see that. Here in New York, I've seen enough of the New England Patriots dominating. One of my favorite players in the NFL goes to the Patriots because nobody signed him. Nobody brings in a Pro Bowl MVP caliber player except the New England Patriots. And I'm talking about Cam Newton. I'm not happy in the offseason seeing Cam Newton go to the Patriots, including knowing that my New York Jets have an opportunity to be a good team this year with a young quarterback like Sam Darnold. Now, all of a sudden, I got to see Cam Newton every single year. That doesn't make me any happy. I'll tell you that right now, JT.
That kind of came out of nowhere also. But I think, obviously it's going to be a lot different for Belichick and the Patriots to rewrite their whole system for Cam Newton, because he is a polar opposite quarterback of Tom Brady. And I think there's definitely going to be some growing pains there where the New York Jets are on the come up, especially with Sam Darnold and some young guys and some nice acquisitions. Like, it'll be interesting in that division for sure.
Well, your words are very, very nice. But as you know, as the Jet fans sit here today, we're not looking forward to the season because we're not going to have C.J. Mosley because he decided to opt out because of COVID-19. And the Jets, no matter how good they are on a piece of paper, they usually don't show up on the field. So
at least you have a guest that's praising the Jets for once.
I love it.
A lot of them bash the
Jets.
I'm
a fan of yours now. I'm a fan of yours. So there you go. And like I say to all the great recruits that we've interviewed, I love the fact that you guys are confident and you're eager to come on and talk about not only who you are, but the fan base and the people that you've interviewed with, and really the schools that you decided to choose from all the other schools. So I really love that about some of you young kids. But we ask silly, crazy questions, okay? And we do this after every single interview. And are you ready for this? Are you ready?
I think so.
Okay. So first question, and you have to answer seriously now, my friends.
All right.
Boxers or briefs, and why?
Oh, man. For me, it's briefs. Just definitely from a being comfortable standpoint and being an athlete.
Well, you could say you don't like it hanging to the ground.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. Favorite snack to eat before a game?
Ooh, pregame. Okay, so it's always. Do you guys know Uncrustables? I think you know Uncrustables.
Yes.
Maybe a West Coast thing, but those are my thing. Football games, especially before we go on the bus, my mom would run me up like 2 or 3 toasted Uncrustables. Just put them in toaster after you freeze them. So like the jelly's still frozen, but it's toasted on top. And that's my go-to pregame snack.
Well, you're young and you're tall and you're big and you're strong, so it doesn't matter what you eat before games. You're going to still be in pretty good shape.
I think someone else said that a couple of weeks ago. I want to say it was Marcus Bradley.
It was Marcus Bradley.
I think he said the same thing.
It's such a good snack for athletes because you're running all over the place and you just pull them out of the freezer and you got a sandwich.
All right. Third questions. Blondes or brunettes, and why?
Oh, man. Brunettes. I have a beautiful girlfriend, and she's a brunette, and I've always been a brunette guy.
Oh, high school sweethearts. How long you guys been together?
Almost 2 years.
Really? Look at that.
Yeah. She actually kicks for our football team as well.
She what?
Nice.
She kicks for our football team.
Really? Look at that.
Yeah, so we're teammates. It's awesome. I vote for her.
There you go, man. Maybe she'll make the NFL with you, and she'll be the first.
So. She definitely could.
She'll be the first woman field goal kicker in the NFL in NFL history. I would love to see that. I really would.
That'd be awesome.
What is your favorite movie or TV show?
Okay, so hands down, TV show is The Office. I've probably rewatched that series 3 or 4 times, and especially during COVID, it was workout, school, The Office. Like that was my day.
How about your girlfriend? She like that too?
Yeah, she enjoys The Office not as much as I do. I probably annoy her a little bit about it because I always make references to it, but it's all good. It's definitely been like my ever since I got into it. I was like, this is the best show ever, and I just love the humor and the subtle comments. It's just hilarious for me. And I think for a movie, we already talked about this with Gladiator, and that's by far my favorite movie.
Well, me and you have something in common because that's one of my all-time favorite movies. And by the way, as much as I could say, and I had the opportunity at one time to be in the same vicinity as Russell Crowe. He's not one of the nicest guys you'll meet in person, but I love him as an actor. He's not a nice guy.
Right. Interesting. Interesting. I've actually heard that a little bit. I know, but just the way he acts is just like as an actor, he's the real deal.
What is the stupidest, or that's not the right word. What is the dumbest thing you or your friends have done?
Oh man. That's a good question. Don't worry, I've not done anything illegal, so that's one. But probably me and my buddies, we got some water bottles and some dry ice from Safeway, and went to my house and made a dry ice bomb, and it exploded and went right over. The bottle flew over our roof into our driveway. So that's pretty crazy. It was like 11 o'clock at night too, so it probably wasn't the smartest thing to do.
Who do you think has the best jersey in the NFL and why?
Like a team, best colors, team colors. I'm a little biased because I was born in Baltimore, but the Ravens primetime jerseys on Thursdays. Definitely, I'm a little biased because I was born in Baltimore, but the Baltimore Ravens primetime jerseys are sweet.
Tell the fans how they can find you on social media.
Yeah, so my Instagram is JTByrne56, and then my Twitter is JTByrne2. And definitely, obviously, want to make these connections with these fans as soon as possible. And I'm just really excited to be part of the Beaver family. And obviously, thank you guys so much for having me. It was great. It was great being on with you. Absolutely.
And we want to get you on when the season does start. If there is a season, we would love to talk a little bit about Oregon State when the season does start and you start playing some of the teams. And by the way, I do want to get you and Ferguson on a TikTok. That would be really funny. I'm going to reach out to Ferguson in the next day or so, and I'm going to reach out to you. I think it would be crazy funny to have you from Oregon State and him from Oregon have a dance-off on TikTok.
Bring it on, man. Bring it on. It'll be Oregon State's first win of many to come, right?
Really?
So, yeah, we're getting ready, man.
All right, man. I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna reach out to Ferguson. We're gonna do a TikTok. He already said he'll do one, but why not have it with 2 6'6", 240-pound guys from the same, playing from in the same state with 2 separate teams? That would be really fun.
We'll go viral for sure.
Absolutely. Thank you, JT.
Thank you guys so much. Have a good one.
You too.